But that right there is the number one reason I would say we definitely want to have chickens so that we can get to the point of being able to produce our own eggs. Looky, here's another one of our friends. This is a beautiful black copper Moran hen. She is also free ranging, significantly further from where she ought to be free ranging. But that's another benefit of having chickens. If y'all can have chickens, they actually can clean up a lot of the bugs and ticks around your property. They eat bugs, they eat ticks, so they're great for that. They can be a nuisance getting into flower beds, etc. But you can always limit when they can be out, where they can be out, or maybe you have an hour to be outside and you can supervise and shoo them out of areas you don't want them in. Any other great reasons to have chickens? Sure, there's other great reasons to have chickens besides the eggs, besides them being able to be potentially out on your property doing some natural pest control, natural bug control, chemical free. Also, you can almost eliminate kitchen waste by having a flock of chickens. You actually can give your kitchen scraps to your chickens. They'll pick through it, they'll eat what they want, the rest will break down. Obviously, even without chickens, you could have a compost pile and you could still repurpose your kitchen scraps that way, but with a flock of chickens, they'll actually consume and enjoy a lot of the kitchen waste that comes out of your kitchen, so it's no longer waste, it turns into scraps that's beneficial. Plus, another benefit of poultry is just that it really can be enjoyable to keep a little flock of chickens. If you keep it manageable, keep the flock a small enough size that you're not getting overwhelmed by chickens. Chickens can be fun to have, chickens can be fun to watch, chickens can be great fun to interact with, and if you have little kids in your life, children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews, children that come over, foster children, whoever, if you have little children in your life and you're willing to take the time to take care of the chickens with the children, it can also be a way to really instill an imprint on young people responsibility for a living creature and the respect of responsibility for a living creature. So those are all benefits of having chicken. But the main thing for me is it comes down to the food supply. And even if we don't want meat chickens, raising chickens for meat, if you get the specialized meat chickens, is, even though chickens are chickens, it's a whole different animal than raising egg production chickens. It truly is. It's very specialized. And you can raise heritage breeds and dual purpose breeds for meat, but that's still a little more involved than just keeping a flock of chickens for eggs. For me, the number one reason we should have a little flock of chickens, if at all possible, is for the egg production. Y'all, eggs are just such a great food. And if we run into a time where it's really hard to get food sources, eggs are a food source that can help us get through tough stretches of time. This is a great protein and it's wonderful to have. Lots of good benefits also for the brain and for the eyes with consuming eggs on a regular basis. So the humble chicken, great producer of eggs. If y'all can have chickens, I highly recommend getting them.